Good evening and welcome to Bharti News. I'm Vansh Vidhavan and let's have a look at the biggest news stories of the day, starting with national headlines first. US Vice President J.D. Vance, who is on his first visit to India from April 21st to April 24, visited Jaipur's Amber Fort on Tuesday. He was accompanied by Second Lady Usha Vance and their children. Vance received a special welcome as he reached Jaipur's iconic fort. Vance was welcomed in traditional Rajasthani style with two elephants being trained at Hathigaon near Amber Fort for the welcome. Earlier, Rajasthan CM Bhajan Lal Sharma also arrived at the Amber Fort ahead of Vance's visit. The Amber Fort Palace, which is a beautiful melange of the architecture and UNESCO World Heritage Site, has been closed to visitors for 24 hours from 12 noon on Monday, an official of the state's Department of Archaeology said. Amber Fort, one of the top tourist attractions of the Pink City, sits atop of a small hill and is located at a distance of about 11 kilometers from the main city. The US Vice President is scheduled to leave Jaipur for Agra in a special plane on Wednesday morning. After returning to Jaipur in the afternoon, he is scheduled to visit the city palace. He will depart from the US earlier Tuesday morning. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has hailed the limitless potential of India's strengthening relationship with Saudi Arabia as he arrives in Jeddah for a two-day visit, his third to the kingdom since 2016. In an interview with Arab News ahead of his arrival, PM Modi described Saudi Arabia as a trusted friend and a strategic ally, highlighting the significant growth in bilateral ties since the establishment of the Strategic Partnership Council in 2019. Our partnership has limitless potential, PM Modi said. In a world full of uncertainties, our bond stands strong as a pillar of stability. He praised Saudi Arabia Crown Prince and Prime Minister Mohammed bin Salman's leadership, calling him a strong advocate for our bilateral ties and a visionary who has inspired global admiration through the reforms under Vision 2030. Coming to international news, Pope Francis passed away earlier Monday morning following a stroke and a heart failure, as stated in a death certificate released by the Vatican physician Andrea Arcangeli. The document indicated that he slipped into a coma prior to his death. The document shared up publicly by the Vatican confirmed that 88-year-old pontiff fell into a coma before his death. Francis, who had been battling double pneumonia earlier this year, died in the early hours of Monday. The first Latin American pope and leader of the Roman Catholic Church, Francis had made a public appearance on Easter Sunday, riding in an open-air popemobile and greeting crowds in St. Peter's Squares. Signs that his recovery seemed to be progressing. With deep sorrow, I must announce the passing of our Holy Father, Francis, Cardinal Kevin Farrell said during the broadcast on Vatican television. India announces a three-day state mourning. The center on Monday declared a three-day state mourning to honor the passing of Pope Francis. Francis, the first non-European pope in nearly 1,300 years, died on Monday at the age of 88. In an official statement, the Ministry of Home Affairs announced His Holiness Pope Francis, Supreme Pontiff of the Holy See, passed away on 21st April. As a mark of respect, a three-day state mourning will be observed across India. According to the schedule, state mourning will take place on 22nd April, Tuesday, and 23 April, Wednesday, with an additional day to be observed on the day of the funeral. Coming to sports news, David Warner, after a string of low scores, finally arrived at the Pakistan Super League, leading the Karachi Kings with his maiden tournament half-century, taking his side through in a low-scoring thriller against the Peshawar Zalmi while ending the home leg on a high. It was a tricky wicket at the National Stadium on Monday, and with the hosts losing 3 wickets in the power play, Warner had to drop the anchor and guide the likes of Irfan Khan, Mohammad Nabi and Khushdil Shah and take them along to get home. Lucknow Super Giants will host Delhi Capitals at the Bharat Ratna Shri Atal Bihari Vajpayee Ekana Cricket Stadium on April 22nd in the ongoing IPL 2025. It will also mark the return of KL Rahul in the Lucknow for the first time since being released by the LSG ahead of the mega auction. This season, the Mangalore-born cricketer has been sensational, scoring 266 runs in 6 matches at a strike rate of 158.33. On the contrary, Delhi's former captain Rishabh Pant is currently a part of the LSG family and has struggled to get going this season. Ending with business news, Indian benchmark indices Sensex and Nifty opened in the green on Tuesday, April 22nd, 2025. Despite Wall Street tumbling as investors worldwide get more skeptical, this is the 6th day that the Indian stock market has extended its gains. The 30-share BSE Sensex jumped up 319.89 points to open up at 79,728.39, while Nifty was up at 59.85 points, starting the trading point session at 24,185.40. In the last trading session, the Sensex closed at 79,408.50 and the Nifty 50 at the 24,125.55. In the broader market, the BSE mid-cap and small-cap indices were trading in the green in the opening trade. So that would be all from our end. Thank you for joining us. Stay tuned to Bharti News for continuous coverage coming right up. Wishing you a good evening and a great night ahead. Thank you.
भारती न्यूज़, सीधा, सटीक और निष्पक्ष।